Hello everyone, I am 100% me and this little fella here is Woot, and I'd very much like to welcome you back into my world where, well, off camera, Woot and we've just been having the best time ever. We've been playing catch, and we've been playing tag, doing all sorts of fun activities really. We've just had the best time ever. Now, if you will remember from last episode, and quite a lot happened last episode, we became the caretakers of the Grasslands over here. Now that is a title and a job that I take very, very seriously. And to perform this job I of course need really good tools. Now I've been walking around with these tools for a little while already, and while they are not bad, they're not the best either, are they? And so I'd like to spend some time here at the beginning of the episode to just get some of my tools in order. So I've just hopped onto my horse and I'm realizing we didn't really do a proper funeral for my previous horse. So maybe we should do that first. Oh, that's kind of perfect. It's getting night too. I was thinking there is this boulder over here. I don't really have anything left from my horse. It didn't drop anything. And the saddle and the armor, I think it got exploded by a creeper. So there's nothing much to bury, but I think we can dedicate this boulder here to the horse. Wait, let's do that a little bit better, shall we? In loving memory of horse. There we go. Rest in peace, buddy. Oh, hello, Sir Knight of the Grasslands. Fancy meeting you here. Whee! Sploop. So I'm thinking, right, if we are upgrading our tools... Hello, Wood. Get out of the way, please. So I'm thinking, right, if we are upgrading our tools, we kinda need to upgrade our skeleton grinder as well. Currently, all the skeletons... Oops, ouch. All the skeletons end up here, and well, they're kind of a pain to kill, aren't they? Take several hits. It would be great if they're just one-hit kills. And then also I think this place can be a lot prettier than it currently is. This just leads out into a cave. And of course we're talking about upgrading tools, so definitely I need an enchanting table here. Currently I'm going all the way back and forth between my house and this place, which is a little too far away to just randomly do. And so this place is also going to have an enchanting table. I forgot the diamond, didn't I? Oh no, I've got it all except for the diamonds. Let's get going, Wood. So I started off this project like you would any project involving a spawner by lighting up said spawner. I had a lot of old junk in the way from how I had originally set up my spawner, and I kinda needed to get rid of that to make way for the new. The plan for the new was pretty easy. The idea is to funnel them into one water elevator so they get lifted up, and then move them over a little bit and then drop them so that they're just at half a heart. That makes them an easy kill. One little problem that I had with this project is that I went into it a little bit blindly. I didn't know exactly how far I was supposed to drop them, so it was a little bit trial and error. I just kind of built the thing just to see where I would get. The idea behind this contraption is easy enough that even when I mess it up I can easily fix it, right? Oh look, I messed it up. That skeleton wasn't supposed to die. Good thing I had it wrong by only one block, and so it was a very easy fix. And as you can probably see right here, at this point I was already really busy decorating. Now for the decorating, of course, we're in a cave surrounded by deep slate, and I try to keep that feel as much as possible by keeping the original shape of the cave as much as possible and building with the deep slate. I also really try to highlight the spawner by surrounding it in glass and giving it a bit of a man-made sort of feel, and I think it really comes together nicely. So here's a project that finished a little bit quicker than I expected. It's fairly simple and straightforward what I did. In here is of course the skeleton spawner. Oh, you can see them spawn over there. That's why I put the tinted glass here. It's a little bit hard to see, but it has to be dark on the other side, right? And then if you look carefully, you should be able... Whoop, there you go, there one goes. They go all the way up. I think it's about 20 blocks or something like that. I sort of tried it and it seemed to work out pretty well, and then they get dropped down here and they should be at half a heart, so I can just whoop, whack them once. And well, get all our loot and everything. It's really nice. Over here I've got some chests for their loot. I could automate this with hoppers, but I didn't really feel like it. It's a little trouble to just go back and forth there. Then of course we have the enchanting table. The only thing this is lacking currently is lapis. I didn't bring that along with me. So I'm just going to quickly grab some lapis and maybe a grindstone as well, and then do some enchanting and see what we get. So Woot and I have been hanging out here just chilling at the skeleton grinder, grinding away, upgrading our tools. It took several hours because, well, I was really stubborn and I wanted to write enchantments. And I got bored as well, and so I added the hoppers anyway. And it goes all the way from the bottom here, all the way to up around there. Oh, even more than that. All the way up to there. Well, that should give some sort of indication of how long I've been here. Anyway, so I did some enchanting and I've got this shovel with silk touch and this pickaxe with silk touch. As you may know, I've been wanting that for a little while. And then I've also upgraded my boots here with feather falling and my helmet to have aqua affinity. This one now has mending and knockback, and this one now has punish and is up to level power 5 now, which is really awesome. So let's just give these guys just one last whack for another, and then we're going to do something else. Also, a quick side note, I found that none of these bows have flame on it. And I thought that was kind of weird. There's a lot of bows here. You figure at least one of them has flame on it. And it made me wonder, did Mojang maybe tweak it? That skeletons don't spawn with flame anymore? I don't know. Alright, Woot and I, we are back over at the beautiful city of Gorf that we have yet to make beautiful, or a city. But it's high time that we start work on that. A couple of episodes ago we planned out the city a little bit, that's what all the wool is. However, we didn't quite know what to do with the docks over here. Whoop. Now the docks are going to be over here, and they are going to be a very important part of the city. Because people come in from over there, right, from the ocean, and the docks are going to be the first thing they see. And so they need to be right. Now at the time we didn't quite know how we wanted to do the docks, but I think it's time that we start figuring that out. Isn't that right, Woot? Now I think a really good place to start is right here by just clearing out some of this junk and some of these markers and make a really clean work area for ourselves. So I'm just trying to lay out where this dock should go, where it should start, where it should end. Don't drown, Woot. Oh. Now what I'm thinking, you come in over there, right, with your ship. Now this is all a bit inwards, so that's not really where you're going to go. What I'm thinking is we're making this old dock, right? You can just come in over there, park your ship or whatever, and you'll be good to go, right? As you can see, this isn't very deep either, so there isn't a lot of cargo ships that will be coming this far into the harbor. They will be sticking to this area where it's a little bit deeper, right? Here you can see it a little bit better. And what I'm thinking is we just accommodate for that a little bit. And then all of this is going to be part of the docks. I think that'll be really cool. So now we have a lot of blocks everywhere. Look at that, these are the docks, but not quite finished. This is only the foundation, only the start. So I'm thinking they can't just be sort of floating on the water. Then again, this is my world, they will do whatever I want. But no, I want them to be supported by sort of struts in here. Now here's the thing, right? You have these blocks, the logs, we all know them, we all love them. But then you have these new blocks, you see that? They match really closely in color, only these are darker. And the lines on them are horizontal as opposed to these where they are vertical. So what I'm thinking, if we put them a bit like that, but then we put them underwater, it kind of looks like they're just soaked logs. Just regular oak logs that are soaked with water. Only this bit doesn't quite look right, does it? So if we do it like this... There, that's cool, isn't it? So what I'm thinking is I'm going to just put these logs in everywhere, and it's going to be a little bit of a pain because I first have to place a block like that and then whoop, place that one. But I think this is kind of a look. I really kind of like this. I think I'm going to do this in some areas here. And then they'll have a slab like that on top. Here, that's kind of cool, isn't it? Now we need a couple more details because this, like this, just a flat slab of planks, that's kind of boring, isn't it? Now in my mind, docks are always a little bit messy in that they have sort of things sticking out of them. Maybe just areas where people have come and patched it up a little bit. It adds so much detail. I'm not sure about these, but I think it's cool. Alright, so now we've got it looking a little more rough than it was before, as if someone has patched it up a million times before. Oh no, I forgot this bit. Wait, hang on a second. There! Now it kind of looks like someone has patched it up a million times over. It is still kind of boring though, isn't it? This is helping a lot, but it's still not quite there. We need something else, and I think that this crafting table over here has the right idea. We need to fill it up with things that are over on the docks. Now I've prepared some barrels and some more crafting tables. And we can make this look really nice here. Just add little barrels. People have been loading and unloading their things on the docks over here and put them in barrels. And then of course we can also use slabs to help out a little bit. Of course, remembering to hold shift. We can use spruce slabs as well as dark oak ones. Again, remembering to hold shift. And why not add just a pile of logs like this? Makes it look like a ship just came by and dumped, well, a good old pile of logs here. Look, just a few tiny touches and this place is already looking like it's coming alive, isn't it? And I absolutely love it when that happens. However, some areas of the docks, like back there, they aren't quite there yet. So let me just work on that real quick. Oh boy, I haven't done anything over here. So if you come into the city over here, right, and you look at the docks, well, they kind of blend in with the dirt, don't they? But other than that, this kind of looks like it's a bustling city, right? There's so much going on here. It's so awesome. I love it. You can just park your boat over here and go into the city. Well, actually, you'd be kind of trapped down here. There's not really a proper way up and down. Can you guess what's next? Would you look at that? I made a way from down here all the way to up here. Isn't that fantastic? Now, of course, this cannot be the only way to connect to the city up there. We need something else, and that is what this building is going to be for. I'm thinking this is going to be a lift or an elevator of some kind. Just a tiny little structure to help lift things from the docks all the way up to up there. Uh-oh, it's these guys again. Let's get them. These are the guys that captured those allays. Oh, and now I have that effect. Let's get their banner. There should be more. I'm not seeing them. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Ouch. Thank you. We did it, Woot. Oh, I thought that was one of them. We did it, Woot. We saved Gorf now. How's that? So as you can see, you've got a little elevator sort of thing over here. It's currently in the process of moving stuff up to the second floor over there. I thought this was a really nice little detail, having it indented a little bit. This is where the elevator sits, where the platform sits when it's down. And then of course we've got the chains over here pulling it all up so it snugly fits into over here. And then you can just move all your stuff out to that side or to that side. And I'm realizing that having a door here doesn't really make a whole lot of sense when this is just wide open. But okay, it's a fun little detail. It will add to the structure. Yeah, it does add to the structure, doesn't it? Gotta go sleep, gotta go sleep, gotta go sleep. Nope, not yet time for sleep. There we go. And so then I decided to put a tower over here, like a thing that controls all these chains going up and down. Oh, I just thought of something. And there, look at that. Now it kind of looks like these grindstones, they're kind of pulling up the chains, right? I think it's really cool. And I think that that is what makes this build complete. Awesome. And I think that that pretty much concludes our work over at Gorf. Hello, Sir Knight of the Grasslands. Good day to you too. I just wanted to get back home real quick and just put this banner that we just got somewhere in the collection over here. Now again, these are a warning sign, right? For all the pillagers, do not come here again. Because we kind of hate the pillagers, of course. They captured the allays. And we don't like people capturing allays. Or any creature for that matter. Is it right, Woot? Oh my, I just had a realization. Let's go over to the Grasslands so I can explain. So last episode, right, the guardian of the Grasslands pronounced us, hi, the caretaker of the Grassland, and tasked us with mending some kind of tear that we've torn. And the tear is causing all things to go kind of bad, right? It's sort of endangering the Grasslands somehow. Here's what I just realized. It's the pillagers. Look, okay, this makes perfect sense, right? Hear me out, hear me out. I don't know how to visualize this yet. Do I have anything in my inventory? Alright, so I don't really have a lot of materials on me to work with. So let's just take Woot as an example, right? And he's a good example because he is actually from the Grasslands. Now, from the Grasslands, he's a mystical creature, as the Guardian said last episode. Alright, let's see. How can I explain this best? Look! I mean, there's my point. This is proof. Okay, look. What? They just spawned. Oh, I need the shield. Here's what I'm thinking, right? These guys, they are after the mystical creatures from the Grasslands, and that is what's endangering them. Ooh. Yay for thorns. So somehow, because I tore a hole through the fabric of reality or whatever, I think those pillagers can get to the Grasslands. And we know they want to get to the Grasslands to get to the creatures, because we know they already stole the allays that we rescued a couple episodes ago, right? I think the danger to the Grassland is the pillagers being able to get there now. And so it's important that we mend the hole that we've torn. Hello, cow! And so it's important that we mend the hole that we've torn so that we can prevent that from happening. We need to stop the pillagers from getting to the Grasslands. We need to mend the hole in the fabric of reality so that the pillagers do not get to the Grasslands. But until we can mend the hole in reality, we need to make sure the pillagers don't get to the Grasslands, right? Until we have fixed the hole in reality. In the fabric of reality, rather. There you go, that one is for the collection. And I have to say I'm not quite sure how to do that, but I think that is something that is perfect for next episode to figure out. And so, with all that said, done and built, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye!